My name's Lee Asquith Coe. I'm an actor, writer and filmmaker. The initial love of film, I believe, and storytelling and the visual representation involved with that storytelling is what actually got me into film. Always loved, as a kid, being read to. Never very good at reading myself when I was very small. I could read, don't get me wrong, I'm not sort of saying, you know, I was illiterate or anything like that. But as a kid, you're very limited by your imagination because of life experience. So being read to by somebody else would actually leave my imagination open more. So with regards to that's sort of what got me into it. It was the visual representation, the storytelling, the actual art and the creativity that got me into film. Initially, yes, it was just down to family and circumstances, but it's kind of taken over now, and it's progressed in such a way that it's an everyday part of my life, which is good. It's only a struggle if you allow it to be. You've got to be happy with yourself and where you are in your life to be able to go, I don't just want to do this, I want to learn about colour grading, I want to learn VFX, I want to learn sound, I want to learn camera work. In that sort of area, if you don't understand what goes into it, you will struggle. But the struggle being is because there are people that specialise in each individual area, you're going up against those as well, and you're competing with those people that do it day in, day out. They tend to get the work quicker and easier. The positive side of it is the diversity for me. It's never sort of resting on your laurels. You've always got to be on top of your game. You've always got to be pushing yourself forward. And for me, it makes my life more interesting in that way. Negative side is the competition, obviously, you know, because there are dedicated people who just do this and just do that. So you're going up against them all the time. Now, if I was sort of working for, say, Paramount Studios or Warner Brothers or something like that, they wouldn't even probably employ somebody like me because, you know, I don't specialise in that area. With what I do with multiple roles, I can flip from one thing to another. I can do days here and day there. I just fit in where I'm needed. The advice would be to actually be focused first, you know, be comfortable with yourself, your lifestyle, your situation, your family life, you know, your finances even, because in this industry you could work for 6 weeks and then not work for 12. So you have to be very prepared for those kind of discrepancies to occur, you know, for those things to happen. So yeah, that's the only kind of advice that I'd really be able to give, is to say you've got to focus on one thing first. Don't just try and say I want to do 6 different roles, I'm going to give a month to each and then I'm going to go back, etc, etc. You've got to really be comfortable with yourself, understanding of the role and everything it entails.